Hey, soul family. All right. A random encounter will change somebody's future, and I feel like this has already happened. Okay, you have had an encounter with certain people, and they see the goodness in you. They see what's up. Okay, and they're ready to give you this opportunity. It's about to change your future, collective. Okay. And I need y'all to embrace all this good stuff, right? We've been talking about all this bad stuff here, whatever. Okay. Transmute that, release this. This could be some things that I'm hitting on today. I need you to write that release letter and let it go, okay? Because I know the collective has had a very, very tough year. Um, and collective, we had to persevere through some things, okay? Especially with some Decepticons, with some liars, uh, and things like this. They promised us things. They didn't come through. They lied. You know what I'm saying? They seen you climbing that leadership and they wanted to knock you off your square. All of this stuff, right? But y'all, that was a lesson, right? So now we're gonna take that lesson and turn it into a blessing. Okay. I don't know who needs to hear that, but y'all know VG's had her share. Okay. Going into 2025, listen, it was a lesson for a blessing, right? And it made me gather my strength, something serious, okay? Because no matter what happened, I still did not let circumstances, people, places, and things get me down, okay? And I hope I can be an inspiration to others. When things go wrong, it's because that foundation was rocky, okay? So that's what how I had to look at this. So now we build in solid foundations, right? Let us pray. Beloved ancestor spirit guides to the Most High God, I call on Archangel Michael for protection. Anybody sending anything physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, please block and blind them. I call back our energy and send theirs back with full forgiveness in all forms to the universe this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the Most High God. What this did was build your discernment, okay? Helped you really, really start following your intuition with people, places, and things, okay? Because I know y'all, me and my husband, we have faced a lot of things. And it's like, no matter what, we still come together, And we didn't fight about it. We didn't argue about it. We was just like, okay, let's jump in here and let's figure this out, right? Y'all, somebody's health could be very affected now because they was a part of something here, right? Because see, they was upset because you didn't fight about it. You didn't argue about it. You still got up and kept moving, right? Let's talk about it. Tell me about this encounter here. The lovers. And see, that could have been what it is. You and this lover encountered each other because spirit put y'all together. Gemini. Okay? Spirit is putting you together. With this Gemini and full moon, you're starting to realize where the strengths are. Like what's going on here, right? Within a relationship. And this right here is going to strengthen some people's bonds here. Because right now, let me tell y'all something. A lot of people that's in marriages and relationships, 333, are having to figure shit out. Because it's like, okay, it's 90-10 right now. Because somebody here could have literally had to resign from their job or got terminated, got laid off. Y'all were seeing this all over the World Wide Web, right? And it's like, what do I do? They're in this Nine of Wands energy. But see, this is where you come in and you embrace each other, right? And you figuring shit out, Ace of Pentacles. Because see, there's some lies here. Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody was cold and calculated here. You know what I'm saying? And now somebody can't juggle somebody here, okay? They can't juggle something. Tell me about this energy here. Yeah, the springtime. There's a nice offer that's coming through here in this encounter right here, okay? And this could have been last spring or last summer. Somebody come in with a message and they was like, oh, I got this great opportunity for you. You can do this, you can do that. And then boom, they're hit a tower. And you're like, okay, what just happened here? Yeah. What we say? Everything looks like glitter and glam. And so you didn't fight about it. You was like, oh, okay, that didn't work out. All right. Because see, the devil was in the details. And somebody is now stuck in this Eight of Swords energy for whatever they orchestrated here behind the scenes, right? Tell me what's going on here. Also, side note, somebody don't want you to know why something really, really happened, okay? And you could be sitting here saying, okay, there's some things that ain't adding up here. And somebody's stuck in this Eight of Swords energy because they don't want you finding out the truth about something. Queen of Pentacles. And you're sitting in this Queen of Pentacles energy. Somebody here could be going through a tower here, and you are about to find out why this tower smacked like it did. Because, see, this encounter right here, whatever something happened, changed somebody's future. Okay? Hold on. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, King of Swords. You could have had an encounter here with this Queen of Pentacles here. Or this is what's about to happen. And somebody did not take no leap of faith here. The energy just switched up. So is this why somebody tried to ruin somebody? Because somebody had an encounter with somebody and they didn't fall for something. And now all of a sudden, now they're coming in to try to ruin somebody here. And somebody's still celebrating High Priestess. There was 7 illusions that was placed here about a new beginning. But that's not the case. Something about somebody's foundation. The Hermit. Somebody went in hermit mode. Instead of taking a leap of faith here. Tell me about this energy here. Did you know about a third party that somebody was working with here? And you just kept your mouth shut? You didn't say something, but you didn't take no leap of faith either. Tell me about this third party spirit. Yeah, this Emperor in reverse was trying to get this Nine of Pentacles. I heard to go a different direction here. And you went in hermit mode. And you said still. Because something didn't feel right to you. Because this is like giving my stomach like that. Who something ain't right type energy. And then something ended. Big Daddy Saturn came in and dropped something. And you had to have strength. But you knew that this was going to happen here. And you got in the chariot and moved on. And walked away. And somebody never got this offer. And this encounter changed somebody's future here. Oh, okay. Tell me about this encounter somebody had here. Yeah, somebody met somebody. And they was like, we're going into the distant future. We got this. But the only thing they went into was this rest in peace energy. Something ended and straight poverty. Everything looks like glitter and glam collective. Boy, somebody here, they can't stomach this either. Because it's like, once you find out this information, you could have already got an intuitive hit, but you're about to get some receipts about something here. Because somebody had an encounter here, and they was lusting after somebody, child. I can't make this up. And, baby, it changed their whole future here. Yep. Somebody's in this confusion. Nice guy in reverse. Earth Angel. Because somebody tried to come in, and they was abusing you. What did I say about somebody getting an opportunity and then they started abusing you and doing stuff and acting like you didn't matter and then they lost this, okay? Somebody lost something that quick as fast as they got it here. South Node. Somebody love spell backfired. They could have called their family and said, listen, I got this going on, you know, blah, blah, blah. I'm finna leave the earth angel out in the cold. I don't need them. This, and this. Now somebody's concerned because somebody stayed in that self no energy. Somebody couldn't be childish. Yeah, community. I heard this community's looking at somebody like, man, you fell and you wrong. Remember how I said something about a phone call coming in and it's about to change somebody's mind? You could get a phone call from whoever this third party is, and they're about to tell you exactly what happened in a situation. And somebody is sitting here and, baby, listen, they're concerned because they're like, man, I hope these people don't reach out to such and tell such and such this. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Because this is somebody was in a secret relationship with. I heard, remember how they treated you whenever they was on top and 11-11. Because they painted this picture like you wasn't a sweetheart, okay? You could have got a reading and found out that somebody was in a third party situation and you started blocking this energy. And you went in hermit mode on somebody's ass because you was like, nah, you're not finna take advantage of me. You ain't finna use me. And this encounter changed somebody's future occupation in reverse. Somebody could have got fired and lost their job. Okay? And there's a mature man here that knows the motherfucking truth. About your commitment with somebody. Because somebody was non-committal here. Because see, now somebody don't know what to expect here. Somebody ain't got no faith. And they're over here and they could be talking to their family who has legal issues. This is another problem that they got going on as well because they not letting their karmic ass family go. And you're sitting over here unbothered, starseed, okay? Earth angel. You like, well, that's your problem. You keep on staying connected to them and watch what happens because you're being smacked with karma. See, somebody was handed an opportunity. They was probably supposed to leave their family behind, but they didn't. They was in communication doing this and doing that, and that was something somebody's spirit team was like, okay, you still ain't learned your lesson. Yeah, rich girl, because you was dealing with a thief, and they was gonna get this bag and run out and leave you. They just needed for you to help them get this opportunity, and now they're hoping and praying this third party don't come in and tell you the truth. This boss, somebody's boss could reach out to somebody and be like, hey, listen, we need you to know this, and this. There was a destruction going on here. And somebody kept trying to block this message from coming in, okay? When you find out how foul somebody is, baby, somebody here finna be sleeping in the snow, is what Spirit's saying. Yeah. What is... I heard somebody been on some real demon time and trying to suck your energy, but you went into hermit mode and you're not exhausted. Somebody had no self-control. Yeah, because they was lusting after somebody. Somebody can't rest. And it's like the deeper you went in hermit mode, the more your gifts started activating and you're getting a new beginning and stepping into this new life here. Somebody crossed the wrong one here. Yeah, you kept cleansing. And there was some type of energy that couldn't stick to you. You was releasing blockages. You was still sitting in this healing energy. You had protection away from this. There was a lot of changes here, and it wasn't no mystery. You just kept going with something because somebody had no courage while they was over here trying to mess you around. Okay, Somebody can't face their fears either. Something about the past here, y'all. This is a heavy betrayal. And this encounter here really changed somebody's future up. This was unforgivable, okay? This is probably gonna take somebody a minute to get over. I'm gonna be honest. Like, oh, whoa, hold on. I didn't know that you was rocking like that. What you mean? Like, hold on. Yeah, transformation. You had to have strength. Because somebody went for it. And now their abundance is in reverse. Somebody, you remember what I said? Somebody cursed their own self trying to do something to you, collective. Okay? And now things ain't so good. It ain't looking so good, okay? I don't know who I'm talking to, but yeah, somebody had an encounter that changed their whole future here. Okay? Peace, love, and light.